Hello students, welcome to all your scholar classes. Today I will be taking chapter 13 from class 9 science CBSE board. So the name of the chapter is Why Do We Fall Ill? Okay, so this is very important in our life. If we are going ill, if we are not well from our health, we cannot do any other work. Okay, so being healthy is very important for us. Any kind of health related problem is going to affect our other activities. If you are not healthy, you cannot work properly, you cannot perform your job properly. So illness is a big issue. Okay, health and disease in human communities are very complex issues. We know that our body is very complex. First of all, our body, its structure, different organs, they are very complex. And if we talk about health and disease, it is another thing which is very complex. Okay? So if we talk about our health and disease, there are different kind of diseases that we suffer from. Okay? In this chapter also we will see some of the disease, main division of the disease. So health and issue, it's a very complex issue. It's a very complex issue with many interconnected causes. Okay, what happens if your health is not good, if you are suffering from any of the disease? Why it becomes complex? It becomes complex because any disease, your health and anything is interconnected. Everything is interconnected. Okay? So because of this interconnection, the diseases, the health, it becomes very complex. So how it is interconnected? Let's take example. The activities performed in our body. Okay, if you take example of the activities that are performed in our body by different internal organs, so everything is interconnected. All the activities that is happening in our body by different organs, they are interconnected. Suppose if you take a heart, what is the function of a heart? Heart allows the blood to flow in the body. Okay, so heart is related with blood flow. Fine. Next, if you take brain, what is the work of a brain? What brain is going to do? Brain thinks, helps us to think. We think by our brain. Next, if you take kidney, what is the work of a kidney? To purify the waste from our body. So we can say kidney function is purification. Okay. So like this, different organs of a body, they help in different things. If you talk about lungs, they help in respiration. So differently different organs are functioning different works. But what will happen if any one of this organ stops working? Suppose if your brain stops working. So if brain stops working, not only thinking stops, but your whole body is going to be affected. So if any of this stops, if your blood flow, your heart stops working, if the blood is not going to flow in your body, you are going to have heart attack and different conditions are going to happen. Okay, so if any of these activities it is stopped, it would affect the whole functioning of a body. So this is going to affect whole functioning of a body. Fine. So what we got to know that complex issues. Okay, one thing was that. Second thing is that all these are interconnected. How they are interconnected? You have seen that the different parts of the body are performing different functions. Okay, but if one of them stops, the other is also going to be affected. So the whole functioning of a body is going to be interlinked by each other. Okay, you take an example of your class, how interlinked it is. If one of the student is disturbing the class, he is talking or he is producing some noise, so does it affect other students and the teacher? Yeah, surely it is going to affect the other students and the teachers also. Similarly is the condition, similar is a condition with our body also. If one is disturbed, if one is being not functionable, it is going to disturb the other organs also. It is going to disturb the whole body, as the way the single student can disturb the whole class. Okay, so we have seen how this body is interconnected, so we can realize that the idea of what health and disease means are themselves very complicated. Okay, whatever this health and disease means, it is very complicated. When we ask the cause of a disease, okay, if there is, suppose you want to know such and such disease, so what first thing you want to know? You want to know what is the cause of that disease, what is causing that disease. So if you want to know about that, what is causing that disease, how we prevent it, then the question comes, how we can prevent it. Okay, so if we begin with by asking what the notion means. Okay, so these are very complicated things nowadays. Okay, so you cannot think of it because everything is so correlated, everything is so connected that if one is not going to work, all the system is going to be destroyed. So the first thing comes is, what is health? Okay? So what is health? Health is a state of being well. If you are well, okay, well enough, so it is your health. So being well in what functions? To function well. How you can function well? Physically you have to be fit. If you are physically fit, none of your body parts is broken or it is having any problem. Mentally you are fit. You are good to think. Your mental, your brain is working properly. And socially, our health is related with these three things. Okay? So the first thing that relates is what? It's a health is the state of being well enough to function well physically. So physical fitness is very important. Physical fitness. Then mentally, you need to be mentally good. If you are not mentally good, you cannot work efficiently. And socially, our social surrounding, our environment in which we are living, our gathering matters a lot for us to be healthy. Okay, so one by one I will be explaining you how these things are very important. The physical fitness means your body should be fit. You should not be having any kind of disease. Okay, physical fitness बिल्कुल clear होगा आपको. Physically आप fit हो. You are not having any kind of damage in your body, any part is not broken and you are not suffering from any of the disease. Next, mentally, there are so many people who are very tensed mentally. They cannot concentrate or something. So that is also related with your health. If you are not mentally fit, you are not healthy. Okay? And the next is socially. If you are not socially well, suppose you are living in a society where garbage is lying nearby. So if that is not healthy, that is not good. Okay? What we say, it's not healthy. Don't eat junk foods. It's not healthy. So what does it mean? It is going to affect your body in any of the way. Okay? So those things are not healthy. It can be anything. So I will be giving you a very good example through which you can correlate what does health means. Suppose take example of your grandmother. Every of you students, most of you must be having your grandmothers, and she will be of some old age. Okay? So that old age grandmother is able to go to neighbors? If yes, she is fit. If she is able to go to market, yes, she can go to market. If she is able to do all her activities by herself, it means that she is being well. Okay? So, if you take example of your grandmother go to market. Okay? Your grandmother visit to the neighbors. Okay? Your grandmother is able to do her all work. Able to do her all work. What does this mean? This means that she is being well. Okay? If she would have been not well, she won't be able to go to market. She won't be able to go to neighbors. She won't be able to do all her activities by herself. And second is the case when your grandmother is not able to do her activities, she is not ever capable enough to go to market, she is even not capable enough to walk to neighbors. That condition is going to give her a poor health. Okay? So health can be a poor health, the one who is not being well. And the one who is being well is healthy. He is good in health. Okay? So the definition of health is the state of being well enough. Okay? Well enough to function well physically, mentally and socially. Fine? So health is the state of being well. The first thing is being well. Wellness is important and to function well. How they can function well? Physically they have to function well, they have to function well mentally and socially. So this health is correlated with these three things. Physical fitness, mental fitness, and they should be socially living good. They should not live in a society which is dirty or which is not socially good. Okay? So I hope the definition of health is very clear to you. So the next thing is that what matters for our health. Okay? So our health is basically affected by two important things. One is our personal concern and other is our community issues. Okay? Whatever issue we are facing within our society, within our community. Okay? So our health is going to measure by two factors. So the first one is the personal. It can be anything personal or it can be anything that is our community issue. Okay? That is being community issue is the thing that we are surrounded with. Okay. Fine. So our health can be affected by any of the personal things. It can be what? If we don't have a good economic condition. If your economic condition is not good, you cannot be healthy, because you know, if you don't have money, what is going to happen? If you don't have a good job, you will be always thinking, oh, which kind of job I am doing. You are not satisfied, you are not getting a handsome salary. So that is not going to keep you healthy. That's a personal problem. If you are not eating a nutritious food, okay, nutrition rich food, if you are not taking, you are not going to be healthy. Fourth is, you have to clean your body parts very nicely. If you are not clean, it means you are not healthy. So personal things that is going to define is, the first thing, you should have a good economic condition. Okay? So you should have a good economic condition. You should have a good job. Okay? You should have been eating very nutritious food. Okay, if you are not eating nutritious food, you are going to suffer from much of the disease. You are not going to be healthy. And your body cleanliness. Okay, your body should be clean. So these are some of the issues that are on your personal behalf. It is not by any community issue. Okay, so good economic condition, good jobs, nutritious food and body cleanliness. Next, if you talk about community issues, what you are going to see? Your clean surrounding, your environment, your surrounding in which you are living should be clean. Okay, so your clean surrounding, next your sanitation should be good sanitation should be there. Okay, because a bad sanitation is going to affect your health. A proper garbage disposal should be there. If you are in a society where the garbage is disposed just near your house, in front of your door, so you are not going to be healthy, because these garbages, they are going to cause many of the bacteria, many of the insects, and that is going to harm you in some way. Okay, so the proper garbage disposal. Okay, and the last very important thing is that the drinking water should be clean. The water that you are using to drink should be clean. Okay, clean drinking water. So your health is being affected personally by your living style and also by different community issues on the basis of the environment in which you are living. So some of the points I have told you which are going to affect your personal health, that is, if you are not in a good economic condition, if you are in the crisis of money, if you are not having a good job, you are not satisfied with your job, if you are not eating proper food, you are not taking healthy food, you are not eating nutritious food, if your body is not clean. Then comes the community issue. Your surroundings should be clean. good sanitation should be there, proper garbage disposal should be there, and the water that you are using for drinking should be very clean. Okay, so if you see here, what you are going to see, it means that health means, as we have already seen the definition of health, health means the state of physical, mental and social well-being. Okay, I have discussed the health definition, which says you should be mentally fit, you should be socially fit, and you should be physically fit. If you are fit from all these things, physical, mental and socially, it means you are a healthy person. Okay, so it cannot be something that each one of can achieve entirely by our own. Okay, so if you want to be healthy, it is not that you are only responsible for being healthy. It is not entirely you who can keep yourself healthy. So that's why it is not only a personal cause that you are healthy or not healthy. It is sometimes your environment, your community that is going to make you unhealthy. Okay, so the health of all organisms depends on their surrounding or their environment. आप किस सराउंडिंग में रहते हो, आप कैसे environment में रहते हो, वो आपके हेल्थ के लिए बहुत मैटर करता है. आपका अपना क्लीनलीनेस अलग चीज है. सपोज यू आर क्लीनिंग योरसेल्फ वेरी नाइसली, बट व्हेन यू स्टेप आउट ऑफ योर हाउस देयर इज अ disposal of a garbage. So many bacteria are there, some flies are there, they just come and sit on you. So that is going to harm your health, that can cause you any kind of disease. Or suppose you are there at a place where there is a storage of so many water. So many mosquitoes are going to live there. It can bite you, it can give you any kind of mosquito related disease, dengue or malaria or anything. So it is not only you who is responsible for being healthy, it's your community, your environment, you can say your environment, your society, your surrounding that is going to affect your health. Okay, so for being healthy, your environment should be good, your society should be good, your surrounding should be good, your community should be good. Fine. So the environment includes. Achha, now the question is ki environment, what does this environment includes? That environment can be anything. Okay, that we will be discussing now. Which environment issue you can get? So for you being healthy, it is related with your environment, with your surrounding, with your society. Okay, all these things are going to affect your health. Now if we talk about the environment, your environment means physical environment, it can be. Okay, so physical environment can be what? If your physical environment is being disturbed. Okay, for example, cyclone has come. Okay, or flood has come, or there is any pandemic, like the way nowadays a corona pandemic is there. Okay, so these are the effect by your physical environment. Your physical environment is not good, it is not supporting your health. If cyclone comes, it is a physical disturbance, a physical environment, a physical atmosphere has changed, there has been a cyclone. So that is surely going to affect you. If a flood comes, it is going to affect your health. If any pandemic is there, it is going to affect your health. So our give an adverse effect to our health. We are not going to be well. Okay, so we human being lives in a society. We all know that we live in a society. We have got some neighbors, we have got some friends. So our social environment is also very important. So this was about physical environment. Next we will see about social environment. Okay, so if you talk about social environment, the social environment is a very important factor that defines the health of any individual. The social environment defines your health. Suppose you live in a village, somebody lives in a town, somebody lives in a cities. Okay, different people live different places. So in such places, our physical environment is decided by our social environment. Okay, so if we are doing any destruction to our nature, it is going to affect our physical environment. So our social activity is going to affect our physical environment. A very good example I can give you. सोशल एनवायरनमेंट में आप क्या ऐसा कर सकते हो कि फ्यूचर में आपके फिजिकल एनवायरनमेंट में उसका इफेक्ट आ सकता है. The way we are polluting our society, we are doing it socially. Okay, we are burning garbages, plastics and all. We are throwing here and there these things which is making our society pollution. Okay, pollution हो रहा है. We are using fuel which is polluting our society. So which is our social activity. So our social activity is going to affect one day our physical environment, and that is going to increase the pollution in our atmosphere. Okay, so consider what will happen if no agency is ensuring that who collects the garbages. Everybody is throwing garbage here and there, and these garbages are not being disposed. This garbages is not being carried by any of the higher society or any of the garbage collectors. If garbage is not being collected by the drum tug, or if it is not being disposed at landfills and all, what is going to happen? Our physical environment is going to be affected. One example I have told you about the pollution which we are causing is affecting our physical environment. Second thing is about the garbages. If you throw garbage here and there and nobody is taking the care of it, if no drum truck is coming to take those garbages and dump it at landfill, or some other compost is being created, or whatever is being done of that garbage, so that is going to affect our physical environment. Okay, so if nobody is there who is going to clean the drainage, you have seen that there are some cleaners on the street and all. Those who sweepers are there, those who clean the roads, those who clean the drains and our streets and everything. If there were no such workers, no such sweepers who are going to clean our drain, our streets and everything, everywhere there will be so much dirtiness. Our roads will be dirty, the drains are not cleaned, it is going to be blocked. Okay, the whole drainage system is going to be spoiled. So all these things are affecting our physical environment. So our physical and social environment are connected to each other. Okay, if you are misbehaving socially, you are going to get a physical effect in your environment. You are going to destroy your environment. Okay, so there is a great deal of garbage thrown on the streets. People used to eat some chocolate and then throw the wrappers, or sometimes you eat chips, you just throw it. Okay, and there are open drain water line segments are also there. That all things are what they are increasing. They are increasing our poor health. They are making our health poor. Okay, so all these things are to be controlled. Therefore, our society, our environment, our So our personal as well as our community issue both are responsible for our health. If your public cleaning, if your society is not clean, your surrounding is not clean, you are not going to be healthy. Okay? So this we have seen how the social and environmental physical effects are there. So we have seen our physical environment, our social environment is affecting our health. Now the question is how food is affecting our health. Okay? So if we need healthy food, we need healthy food to be healthy. Okay? So for getting food, what we need? Food is earned by doing work. If you are doing some work, you will earn good food. Okay? The poor people who are not having money, they are not earning good, they can't do good work, they are not having good job. Doing work means your job. So they are not getting good food, they are not eating much nutritious food, they cannot be capable of buying fruits and all. Okay? So food is the other thing which is correlated with doing work. The type of job, the type of money which you are having, you will eat according to that. Okay? The other thing to be truly healthy is happiness. Happy means you should be mentally fit. You should be happy. If you are happy, you are truly healthy. Okay? You are truly healthy if you are happy. Now for being happy, what we have to do? If I mistreat you, okay? If somebody is mistreating you, we are mistreating each other. Can we be happy? No, we can't be happy. If we are afraid of each other, I am afraid that he will kill me, I am afraid that he will harm me, I can't be happy. Okay? We cannot be happy, so we are not healthy. Okay? Happy and healthy both are correlated to each other. If you are happy, you are healthy. If you are not happy, you are not healthy. Okay? So for being happy, we need not to mistreat each other. We should not harm anybody. Not harm anybody. We should not be afraid of others. Not be afraid of others. Okay? So these are some of the points which leads to happiness. You should not mistreat each other. You should not harm anybody. You should not be afraid of each other. So you are happy. If you are happy, you are truly healthy. And if you are not happy, you are not healthy. Okay? You are not healthy. So, social equality and harmony is very important, therefore very necessary for individual health. Okay? So, these are some of the things which needs to be happy. There should be a social equality. Okay? If you are being treated like you are not good for our society or you are being mistreated, you are not happy. You will feel like somebody, look, they are being treated so good, I am being treated so bad. So that is a social equality. Everybody should be treated equally. Everybody is equal. There should be harmony. Harmony should be there. Peace should be there. Okay? If there is no peace in our country, we can't be happy. The harmony and peace also affects the individual health. Okay? You must have heard a proverb that a peaceful mind is a happy mind. If your mind is peaceful, it is not being disturbed, you are happy. Okay, so we can think of many other examples like this which are connected between our community issues and our individual health. So if our community is being disturbed, if there is a there is no equality, if our country is not having peace and harmony, that is going to affect our individual health. Okay, so we concluded that our community disturbance it affects our individual health. Okay, if our community is not good, it is going to affect our individual health. So everything is interconnected. Our health, our society, the people living around us, our behavior, our body, everything is interconnected and correlated with us. So we will see some of the basic conditions which are going to keep you healthy. Okay, so some basic conditions. For our good health. Okay, some basic conditions for our good health. The first thing is we should have a proper balanced diet and nutritionist diet. Okay, proper balanced. Okay, our food should be very healthy. Our food should be very good. Second is our personal hygiene. We should always clean our body. We should always clean our our hand before eating food. So the personal hygiene. Personal hygiene is very important to keep ourselves healthy. If you are not following the personal hygiene, you are not going to be healthy. Fine? So the personal hygiene is very important. Our clean environment and surrounding. Okay, our clean environment and surrounding. Our regular exercises. Okay, we should exercise daily. If we are exercising daily, at least 30 minutes of a day you should take out. Either you walk, you do some yoga, you do some kind of exercise you can do. Minimum 30 minutes if you give yourself, surely you are going to be free from all kind of disease. You should also take proper rest. If you are not resting, you are not giving your body a rest. If you are not taking a good sleep, you can't be healthy. Okay? So proper rest to a body is very important. Fine? And the last thing, one thing I forgot to mention, a healthy air. The air which we are breathing should be healthy. There should be no pollution in our surroundings. Okay? Because if there is lots of pollution in the surrounding, it is going to affect your lungs, your respiratory system and all. So our healthy air, okay? No pollution in your surrounding. your economic status should be good. So see, these are some of the points that are the basic conditions for a good health. You should have a proper food, proper diet. Your personal hygiene matters. You should always try to clean yourself. Cleanliness, your clean environment, your clean surrounding. You should always give some time for yourself to work out. You should do a regular exercise. You should always take proper rest, proper sleep, healthy air, low polluted air, and your living standard should be very good, which is going to keep you healthy. If you are economically fit, you are healthy. So this was all. We have seen some of the points how we can keep ourselves healthy, how we can keep ourselves free from illness. So in my next video, that will be the part 2, we will be discussing further about the types of disease, what is disease, how we get ill, how we can cure ourselves. So there are many more videos to come. Keep watching and give a like button if you like my video, and also subscribe our channel Ollie Scholar. If you have not subscribed the channel, please do subscribe it so that you can get the daily updates of the videos which we are uploading. And also you can go to our apps. Ollie Scholar has got its app with the name CSCS e-learning. You can also find the link in the description box. So go and see the app. It is having very interesting videos. It is having very good PDF notes, very concise according to your syllabus. It has got a very nice MCQ questions. You can check where do you stand. And if you are interested for live classes, we conduct that also. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to give a like button.